told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away.
Welcome back, guys. Men and brethren, there's still trouble in the land of Thabang. Thabang and Khosi have refused to speak to each other since after their last night fight. Khosi was telling Thabang that he's not 100% real with her, that people will have conversations about her behind her back, and Thabang will not come up to tell her and stuff like that. When she was saying all those things, Thabang walked away. And I was thinking the guy was just trying to avoid the whole, long talk. Thabang is actually very upset with how Khosi spoke to him yesterday. All through the night, they've been avoiding each other. In fact, they slept on separate bed. It has not happened for a while now. I made a video this morning explaining the whole scenario that happened yesterday. Some of my viewers were saying that it's just alcohol that was making Khosi to spill a lot of things, that she did not mean it. She's still playing the game and stuff like that. At this point in time, I beg to differ. Well, from what Khosi said yesterday, with her countenance, and in fact, she even teared up. She cried when she was explaining to Justin. That situation did not look like a game to me. She was actually being honest. Alright, she was really, really being honest with the whole thing she was saying. People kept saying it's alcohol, it's alcohol. If you are a person that takes alcohol, like when you are tipsy, it gives you this confidence to say a whole lot of things. And whenever you have alcohol in your system, trust me, that is the perfect time you air your truth. Alcohol makes you to spill the truth with so much confidence, without any form of remorse or guilt. You will just be saying the things that you have in your mind. Things you are not so confident to say, when you are sober. You will say all those things when alcohol is in your system. So she knows what she was saying. It wasn't a game. It wasn't alcohol. If it was alcohol, maybe by now they would have settled. But men and brethren, my viewers don't they say men and brethren, don't they too much for my matter. Guys, from the look of things, that conversation is way beyond alcohol. Thabang and Khosi have been avoiding each other. When Khosi was, making her hair, Thabang was just seated on one chair in the garden area. No communication, no eye contact, nothing. And in fact, both of them are together in the dressing room. They're still not speaking to each other. They came very close to each other. Khosi came to pick a wig, and Thabang was arranging his bag. They did not say pim to each other. And we all know, if you've been following up this Thabang ship now, you know that dressing area is one of their favorite space. That is one of their favorite space to do, one or two things, kissing, cuddling, and now. But now they are not talking at all. If this is forming or acting up, trust me, maybe by now they would have still glances or smile. But it's way beyond that. There is no talking, there is no smiling, there is no looking at each other's face, and Thabang looks so angry. You could literally feel that this guy is angry. But I don't understand what is making Thabang angry. I know some of the things Khosi said to Thabang last night, came out a bit rude. But what is really the problem? Why is Thabang so upset? I don't understand though. Like, if somebody tell me that after yesterday that Khosi and Thabang will be in this situation, I will not believe it. I made a video yesterday saying how lovey-dovey they were yesterday, from beginning to the very end until after the party. Thabang made Khosi breakfast. It was just all over Khosi yesterday. Even before the party, they were together, they bonded so well. At the party, they had their beautiful moment. After the party, there was kiss here and there. I'm still very surprised that Thabang and Khosi are not in talking moment at this point in time. Ha! Where did our connection go to, abeg o? Where is the whole friendship? Where did it go to? I really appreciate if both of them will sit down and have conversations like adults. Like, let them talk about what the problem is. And if it's not working, they'll go their separate ways. At least the game is almost ending. I'm sure by now they must have achieved whatever thing they want from their ship or whatever. So they should just sit down and talk about the problem. Now we are acting like strangers. The thing shocked me. Like, I would no hey. If anybody tell me that Khosi and Thabang will be in this kind of situation, I will never believe it. I will never believe it. I know Thabang has said something to Khosi like, when we get outside of the house, we'll start on a very clean slate. I will treat you like a stranger. We'll start from zero. I know Thabang has said something like that, but I never knew it was going to come up this early. Whatever the situation is, I think they should just talk about it. So we will never know what the nice thing is. Hey, if you ever see me shipping again, slap me. Oh. This person don't come on hand for waiting concern ship. But it's actually very difficult to watch this show and not want to ship. Person don talk say if we ever see am ship again, make we come slap. Abeg, drop your house number so that if you post anything related to shipping, I'll come and woz you slap. In as much as I love Koba moment, you will always come first for me. I will choose you over and over again. Khosi Twala, I love you. I think this person is a strong fan of Khosi. I get Khosi. If you like me, you must have my back. I need to trust you. He didn't care what other housemates will say. So if they say something to me behind her back, he needs to tell him. That's logic in every situationship. So Khosi was really expecting Thabang, to come up and have that conversation Ipeleng and Tatsi had with him concerning their own relationship. I think people are different. People are different. I know some persons that if you wrong them, if you hurt them, they will not come up to tell you. They will not. They will just hold it to themselves. If they hear gossip about it, they will not tell you because they don't want to put you in an awkward situation or put you in a position whereby you have to now start fighting or beefing those people, knowing fully well that those people that made that statement are actually my friends. So I think that is the whole case. I know Yemi always tell Khosi stuffs, but Yemi and Thabang are not the same person. They are different. So I don't think Khosi should treat Thabang the way he treats Yemi. They are two different individuals. So I don't think she should expect the same treatment from both guys. If Khosi knows what's good for her, she should stay away from Thabang. That boy's intelligence bias CIA and FBI combined. Yeah. It's the way people give Thabang so much credit. I know he's smart, we'll be honest. But the kind of credit they give to him is way too much. Because Khosi figured him out. Khosi figured him out. Khosi know that Thabang was actually playing games with her. So Adebin is so smart. Like smart. I don't think Khosi will be aware. But she already knows that this boy is actually playing with me. I know he's smart, but he's not as smart like we give him credit. Let's just be honest. He doesn't like to converse. He likes to make you act confused. That doesn't make you a smart person. If you cannot just sit down and have proper conversation like adults without having to ignore or use reverse psychology, techniques. If you are smart, play smart. Avoiding situations or not wanting to talk does not necessarily mean somebody is smart, in my own opinion, sha. Anyways, at the end of the day, I really hope they will come to a reasonable conclusion, and try and speak to each other because the whole awkwardness is too much. The silence if they speak. The silence is so loud. If not for anything, at least for the genuine friendship and connection they share together, they should have a conversation, they should sit down and talk. If they know they don't want any form of relationship again or anything, but at least there should be some form of communication, because it's looking so awkward. I don't even know how they are coping. Seeing somebody you are used to speaking with and spending time with, and all of a sudden that person is not speaking to you. He does not even want to see you. Yeah. Wahala, this not too much. So guys, share your thoughts concerning this video. Do you like what is going on between Thabang and Khosi? Or would you want them to go back to their normal, lovey-dovey moments? Which one do you prefer? I am seeing some persons, right? Oh, Khosi, be on your own. Be on your own. You don't need Thabang. You don't need Thabang. Thabang, do this one, do this one. You don't need Khosi. You don't need Khosi. But I'm not going to lie. At least the moment they've shared together looked good.